Hello, creative journalers. Welcome back. I'm going to do a journal spread. I'm doing something new. And before we start, I just want to remind you, if you like the video I do, to hit that like button. It helps me out a lot. And to subscribe and hit the notification button so that you can get more videos like this if you like them. And you can comment below on if you'd like to see more of these videos. So I am Lisa, and this is Habit, Heart, and Possibility. And today I am going to use the Rongrong pet tape. This one has like 8 book nooks in it, and I love them all. I decided I couldn't possibly leave any of them out, and so I am going to use them all. So I cut out all the way out instead of pulling. I just cut it off of the strip. It comes like this, but I cut it at the point where all 8 of them were used, and I'm going to use them all in here. So I'm going to make a lot of pages in this one. I've decided I'm going to use them like tabs, so I'm not going to cut them like, like the Dutch doors where it keeps getting smaller. They're all going to be the same length, and you're going to see each one as a tab. And then, kind of like in your planners where you have the tabs, and then you flip it over and you see more of the tabs underneath it. All right. So let's see which ones kind of match up. Oh, I really like this one. It looks like a castle, but I don't know that that one has a match. So that one might be one that we're going to be using as a front or a back. Same with this one with all the leaves. I think we've found the front and the back ones already, but I might be wrong. Those ones might match up with something. We've also got arches, the ones that are rounded. Those ones probably will be easy to find something to match up with. Should we start with an arch? Or something a little different? I think actually these two here might match up. Which one do we want in the front and which one do we want in the back? All right, let's put this one in the front. The front tab. I'll put it right here. I'm not sure how big I want the tabs. Like how much of the book nook I want to see at a time. There we go. And we're using the nighttime sky with this side. And do I want to put this? Oh, there it goes, flying off on me. I want to put this like down the middle of it or here. Like how far out do I want the tabs? No, I think I kind of want it like this. But do I want the stars going that way? The dark over here? I think so. I think on the other ones I've done it the other way, but I think this time I want it this way. This has been a popular one since I did the day and night reflective journal. And that is going well, just so you know. I have used it more of when I feel like I want to reflect in the morning or at night, not an everyday sort of thing. And that is going very well. I don't feel the pressure of having to reflect regularly, but when I feel like I'd like to reflect on something, I do. And it is going great. So I'm just going to pick up a pile of pull out my cutting board. For those of you who wonder if I waste anything, I do not. This is still here from a page that I did that I saved stuff from, and I'm trying really hard to save these for another thing. I didn't want to waste them. I cut out all these stickers and I'm going to use them for something else. And I left them on the back of my board, or my front of my board, I guess. I don't know. It's two-sided. So, and I'm trying to keep it that way. And I've been using this side of my board. and hoping they don't come off. So usually pull this off before I start because, yeah. Get that crease there so I get it right. Do a bit lighter right here so I can just get the tape off, and that's it. There we go. And the stars still show above and below. And then now cut out the tab. I don't have to cut out a whole lot of detail on this tab because we really want to make it so that we can fit the other tabs below. And a lot of people find it hard to use the gyro cutter for straight cuts, and I think I have to agree. It's just when I start using it, I don't want to stop using it, like pull out another tool just to, do a straight line. But sometimes you have to. I do have my craft knife here too, so I can get those straight lines, which work better with this kind of craft knife than the gyro cutter. There we go. Nice clean cuts that way. Did I get that one? All right. There we go. Our first tab. And that's how it's going to go. And they're all going to be the same. So you'll see the next one here. The next one here. Looks like there's going to be room for 3 on each one. Use this for me. I don't know if you can see that. I always find something to stick them all on. And then we're going to find one that's similar to it. And I think I had before. Where was it? It was this one, right? Yeah. I was going to stick on it. It looks like it pretty much goes perfectly. I might have to do a little trimming, but otherwise looks pretty good. And I had decided I'm going to do the gold on the left and the stars or the night sky on the right. So this side is going to get the gold. Yeah. Yeah. I'm doing a good job using both tools this time. This one comes up pretty easy, both of them. So the next one's going to go down here. Which one do I want to use next? Because I want to kind of use some contrasting colors. Let's do maybe the dome with another dome. Is there another dome one? We have this dome one. We'll do this one in the front because it's a darker color. You couldn't really see that off I probably had that one out of the frame there. We'll do this one next. Yeah, looks good. Make sure the creases are in there so that we can see it. Yes. Oh, this is the hard part because you can't really see the crease so well. You just kind of hope you get it right. Looks pretty good. This is a little wobbly here. Not like that so much, but it's what it is. Even with the straight one, the straight craft knife, I think I left some white there, and we'll have to go back. All right. Let's see. Get the other one on there. What was the other one? This is a dome. Let's see. This is the other dome. I think it was this one. There we go. And the gold. And here. There we go. And peel the gold off. And there we go. So the gold comes off pretty easy. Yeah. Put that over there. Let's see how we look here. Look at that. The tabs are looking pretty nice. I did the white. I did the dark. Let's do bright blue. So I have a few options. It looks like this one's pretty bright. I think those are it. Do I want to do squared off or do I want to do this one looks kind of let's see what we have to match them. This one might match this one. What about this one and the squared off one? Oh, that could match this, this, or this. All right. So, now let's see what I want. That one or that one? I think I want this one. We'll do this one. And then we'll do, where did it go? This one on the other side of it. Okay. All right. This one's going to be a little bit different because it doesn't go as far as this one does, I think. Yeah. So we're going to go around this. And down here, there's still going to be a little blue on the edge here. But we're going to follow that crease. Stickers everywhere. We'll see what it looks like in the end, I guess. And I didn't get all of this off of here still. There we go. That's a little better. Now we see straight line. This may be a long video. We're doing so many pages. I don't know, because we're already 30 minutes in and I've only done 3 pages. 3.5. Huh. Did that. Now let's do the other one. I was going to do this one on this side. I'm actually doing really good on my decision making with this one, so I don't have to cut any hemming and hawing out so far. Which I'm not sure is a good thing or a bad thing because I have nothing to cut out and the video is going to be long. so, so here I am trying to do that again with the board still on there. Yeah, you'll have to comment. I think I said before, but remember, comment below if you think you like this idea now that you've seen it a little bit more. The tabs. I think I'm liking it. Gives a lot of journal space. And lately I've been journaling a lot and not as I need to put this under here. So, and not like just little blurbs. Sometimes I go through phases where it's just a little bit here and there and I don't need as much space to journal. And then I'm like, oh, I've got all this space. What do I do with it? And, other times I am got lots to say and I'm like, wait, I don't have enough room. You know, depends on what's going on. There we go. I like that. Now we're going to do the same thing again. And you might be able to see them behind here, but they're going to be just the same. All right, so I'm going to start back at the top and go down. All right, maybe we'll do the castle one now. Do we want the castle in the front or do we want the castle in the back? I think I want the castle in the back. And I'll put this one in front. Make sure I get it down at the right spot. So I am so excited about these little book nooks. I wish I had myself a nice little book nook. I mean, I have bookshelves with books on them everywhere, but I don't have like a nook with books and a little seat. I do have a cozy cushion chair in my bedroom that I can sit in, but I don't actually have a bookshelf in there, so not sure if you can call it a book nook. It's kind of a hideaway where I can read, but I haven't been using it lately. Mainly because of the puppy. She requires a bit of attention. And when I go in the room, she wants to be in the room and she does not stay on the chair with me. She wants to go under the bed. And so I can't hang out in there without her going under the bed and chewing on shoes. So until we can figure out how to fix that, I can't hang out in there in my little comfy spot. We're working on it. She's still young. She's, in people years, she'd be like a year and a half. So I get it. She wants to be with mama. Not that she doesn't love the rest of the family, it's just that she loves mama. And if she knows mama's home, that's what she wants. And if mama's not home, that's what she wants. Moment to be. I don't think I've ever had a dog with so much separation anxiety for me. Usually they kind of crave my husband, but this is also the first time we've ever had a female dog. We usually get male dogs. I don't know. For whatever reason, that's always the case. And this time I was just like, no, honey, we're getting a girl. And so that's what we did. And this is what I have. I don't know. Let me know if you guys have ever had a difference between a male dog and a female dog, and, if there's just been differences, or if you've had one or the other and this sounds similar to what you've dealt with. I would be interested in knowing. I believe my sister's Great Dane is the same way, and she's a girl. Her name is Athena. My sister calls herself Athena's emotional support person. The gold is giving me trouble. Usually the gold is pretty easy. Yeah. All right. The next one. What do we want to do next? Want to square it off? I think we should square it off. What do we have here? Let's do this one. This bright blue. All right. I'm so sorry for how long this video is. I will have to cut it down. Almost done though. I have a couple pages left to do. I did know this was gonna be long though with, doing how many pages we're doing, but the idea of not using some of these book nooks was just like, I couldn't do it. I wanted them all. Loved them all. And so you're getting them all. I need to get the rounder. All right. And which one are we using? This one's kind of squared off. Let's see what do we have. Maybe this one or this one. I think this one's more square. Maybe this one. I am doing so good at the decisions today, which is great. Except that now I have nothing cut off. There we go. So how many of you actually have a book nook or a favorite place you like to sit and read? Does it have a comfy place to sit? Does it have a place where you can stack your favorite books, your rereads, the book you're currently reading? Hmm. Maybe you see a book nook here that you think would be amazing to have. I couldn't decide on a favorite. Let me tell you, it was hard. That's why they're all going into this spread. No favorite for me. Oh, I go off my mood so much on what I do when, and maybe that's not good, but I feel like I would use all of these nooks depending on my mood or what I was reading at the moment. You know? Look at all these. Oh, we gotta look at them at the end. I can't keep doing that because it's making the video long. All right, what do we need to do next? Oh, yeah. Or this one. Is this side? Maybe it's on this side. Okay, this one first. Um, here we go. Oh, I went really high. I was way off. Oh, well. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. It's okay. It still looks nice. Just gonna do that one. Good. And this one. Okay, and the gold. Actually, I'm not gonna cut that yet. I'm gonna cut this. There we go. That saves us some of this washi that way instead of cutting it there. There we go. That one is done. All right, last one. We'll go on the top, I think. And we're going to do, what did we decide? This one was on the back and this one was on the front. So this one goes on top. All right. See, we can do this one a little bit better than the last one we did. Hmm. Missed a bit over here. Oh, yeah. This dark one is so hard to see through. To see the, the crease in. Oops, I'm ripping it there. Well, let's just make it look nice here. Give it a nice fine line instead of a rip. There we go. And cut our final page. This side, ooh, I cut through here a little bit. I didn't use this, so did I cut through over here? No, I didn't. Okay. Careful. To be careful. It's a lesson on how to be careful on how much you put pressure on those cutters. The craft knives, you have to be, well, it goes right over the line, so it's okay. Sometimes you have to apply different levels of pressure um, based on um, how much or how thick what you're cutting through is. There we go. That one's done. And now we do front and back. All right. So I chose these ones for front and back. And so the back one is going to go in the middle because our last two are like this. So make sure it's in the right spot. Oops, there's a wrinkle in it. I put a wrinkle in it. I think that fixes it. Maybe. All right. And I'm going to put this right up to the edge because this is our last one. Okay, so I lost connection with my camera. I think the battery died because this is such a long video. I just wanted to show you what the finished product looks like. I cornered the edges here, which I like to do, and I made sure all the edges were nice. So gold on the right, nighttime on the, no, gold on the left, nighttime on the right, I'm sorry, and book nooks and tabs. So here we go. Let's get a look at this. Oh, I'm loving these. You'll have to tell me what your favorite book nook is. I'm trying to decide, but I'm not sure. Kind of like this one so far. The couch is big enough for me to spread out on, but not so big that I have to share. But I also love this big comfy chair right here, and I can see the books at the same time. This one's got a fireplace. Not so big on the orange tree. I think that's cool, but this one might be my favorite right here. This one's it. All right. So remember, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you'd like to comment, remember to subscribe. Then hit that notification button so you can see more videos like this one. And comment on which book nook you think you like best. And I will see you next time.